Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO and founder of XRP Token and Ripple Labs, came out today and said Ripple Labs is making a $1 billion investment into the $120 trillion corporate treasury payments place. In today's video, we're going to talk about why you need to be considering buying the dip for XRP token as they have significant runway going into this bull run. I understand there's a lot of fear in the market today, but make sure you understand that buying the dip during fear is the best thing you could potentially do instead of trying to buy when momentum is high and everybody is FOMOing into the market. Remember, as always, never financial advice, just trying to put you guys on the plays that I'm in. If you're new around here, smash the like button, consider subscribing, and a huge shout out to DXRP, a new DEX coming Q4 2025 to the XRP ecosystem. So again, a huge shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So market is correcting. It looks pretty significant when you look at it. 5%, 10% corrections. We're seeing the Bitcoin fear and greed index now entering into the fear stage, and people are panicking. People are worried that we're going to zero because a lot of the things that are happening on the political side of things here in the United States. Donald Trump coming out and says, President Trump says officially the US is in a trade war with China. That spooked investors. As we know, it's making people hedge against basically every single asset. But gold continues to make new all-time highs. And then Trump decides to flip and says, China says it's planned to work with the United States to find a solution on trade. So again, it's been a lot of big back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We saw Bitcoin fall below 110, 109, $108,000 today. And XRP is kind of, again, doing something similar. The market is red. What do you expect? We expect corrections, which are buy the dip opportunities. Right now, XRP is at $2.34, dropping, pretty much wiping out 23% on the month, 16% on the week, and 4% on the day. But this is not the time to fumble your bag. Brad Garlinghouse. Today, this was as of this morning, just a couple hours ago, Ripple is breaking into the $120 trillion corporate treasury payments market with over $1 billion transaction of G treasury. The past few years, we have been reminded this industry why payments, first and foremost, is the primary use case for crypto and blockchain. Payments are where Ripple first started, and exactly these reasons. The infrastructure is complex, it's soiled and efficient, but as we know, perfectly positioned to benefit from decentralized financial technologies. Astounding amounts of cash are tapped in outdated payment systems, creating friction, unnecessary costs, and barriers to entry into this market. GT Treasury has been serving some of the most well-known brand for decades, and now together with Ripple, we'll be able to help CFOs manage their assets, including stables, tokenized deposits, more scale around the world, as well as their idle capital to keep work with repo markets via hidden road. The opportunity is here and we're driving it. It's happening. So again, people are looking to potentially enter into XRP coin Q4 when they can find their entries. And I'm telling you right now, people are saying, oh, I want to see XRP below $2. For those of you that are sidelined, don't wait for opportunity, because time in the market always beats time in the market. Timing the market, excuse me. So you got to be time in the market beats timing the market. Repeat after me. Time in the market will always beat timing the market. So I mentioned earlier, today I wanted to discuss quickly with you all DXRP. So DXRP raised over $5 million in a viral pre-sale. Over 7,500 traders joined an ICO on XRP. This was over on Cointelegraph and was also showcased over on Forbes Media earlier last month in September. DeFi performance gap, what's holding DEXs back, and way to solve it. Because you guys know, as CZ Binance, the founder of Binance and CEO, keeps highlighting the fact that the DEX, DEX, decentralized exchanges, will outperform centralized exchanges in the future, as people like to keep decentralized finance around the concept and idea of crypto, instead of having to worry about KYC and things of the centralized nature of these big exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, and others. But what's cool is the group here that has launched this protocol, DXRP, the first DEX built for Ripple XRP Ledger. They have about 11,000 investors and they created this ICO. I'm gonna have a link down below for a referral for those of you that are interested. But hear it out before you make any final decisions. DXRP is the next generation decentralized exchange powered by the open source XRP ledger. Remember, first movers always have first mover advantage. And the fact that this is going to be the first DEX built on the XRP ledger gives me a lot of excitement around it. We combine blazing fast transactions, ultra low fees, deep liquidity to deliver institutional grade trading experience for everyone, from crypto newcomers to pro traders. So you can see some of the things that Forbes said, DeFi performance gap, what's holding them back. That's the thing that I just highlighted over on this article. I would recommend that you all read it through and learn deeply about what it is that DeFi and DEXs are trying to do, especially things like DXRP. DXRP. So features some of the things that you're going to like: instant settlements, low fees, dual trading modes, by the way. Use AMM for quick swaps, for your order books, for precise control, advanced order types. They're going to have smart liquidity routing. And of course, it's for retail traders as well as those of you that are very professional traders. It's going to be on both ends. So the coolest part is, again, is not only are they launching this DEX, but they're also going to be launching DXP token. And the fact is, with this token, like any other DEX that you guys have heard me talk about lately, like Hyperliquid, which is a decentralized exchange, like Aster, anyone that's able to get in on the floor with these things, and the fact that they're opening this pre-sale to everybody, I think keeps it pretty exciting. So again, I'm going to be keeping my eyes out for this launch. I'm going to be hopefully contributing to this pre-sale and see where this specific project goes with their decentralized exchange and their token that is, again, launching. DXP is going to be the ticker. Links down in the description below. So market fear and greed index is still blazing fear. Don't panic is all I'm going to say. When the market is fearful, that's the time to get greedy. You guys hear me say that a million times over. When everything is graceful, everything is green, products are running 30-40% upside in a single day, that's when you have people lose the most money because they FOMO in at the top and then they end up not dollar cost averaging. They just FOMO all their money in, and then they see the price drop 30-40%. They panic and they sell and they get out for a loss. I've been there. I've done that in previous cycles. But the fact is, Brad Garlinghouse continues to increase the use case for XRP, and Ripple Labs being the backer of XRP. I think all of these things in conglomerate right now, if you're getting it at $2.33, volume is still above $6.5 billion in the last 24 hours. The excitement is still here. I think, again, crypto needed this cool off phase. I want to see where Bitcoin goes in terms of bottom, because, again, gold keeps putting in new all-time highs. So the expectation is Bitcoin continues to make new all-time highs. But right now we're seeing some bearish divergence. But I think, again, it's nothing but a buy the dip opportunity. I appreciate you guys' support as always. Just wanted to quickly come on here, mention the things that Brad talked about on his timeline over on social media, as well as mention the DXRP, the new decentralized exchange that is coming with their own DXP token. I appreciate your support. That's all I have for you guys today. Comment down below and let me know how are you feeling about the market? Are you bullish? Are you bearish? Are you still in? Are you sidelined? Where do you stand? And until next time, as always, keep investing. Peace.